Okay, so today we're going to talk about YouTube in 2025, my feelings about the changes that have happened. Um, so, you've probably heard a lot about how small channels are being pushed more, and it's easier than ever for small channels to get out there and be seen. And I do think that's true, but I think that the small channels that have an established following already are the ones that are growing. So, for example, Daniel Hall's Self Alchemy or Personal Development, her channel. When you look back at her content, very few of her videos have 5 or 10 views or 0 views. I've got plenty of videos that have 0 views. So her channel's being pushed more and more. I've noticed it on my recommended feed. And the thing is, she is an established channel. She had a certain amount of success from the beginning, and she's just continuing to build on it. Spiritual Renaissance, same thing. Brian Jarrett, he kind of came out of nowhere. He had one video that got really big, and it gave him 500 subscribers. He may become monetized by the end of 2025. We'll see. But he's another channel. But he works hard. He's putting out a lot of content. And there are plenty of other examples of small channels that are starting to grow. But you've got to pay attention. They're out of that small channel hell of having less than 10 views per video or whatever it is. So I guess the conclusion is it's kind of hard to know how much effort you should put into your YouTube channel. I mean, especially if people are not watching. It's kind of frustrating to feel like you're wasting your time. I guess, if you're in small channel hell, as they say, very few subscribers, very few views, very few watch hours, you kind of look at it as a hobby and you just lightly do it and, do it for fun in your spare time. And if it gets better and you can take it more seriously, you do that. And if it doesn't improve, then you just don't worry about it. I would probably say the number one thing is try to control what you can control. I can't control the algorithm. I don't know if anyone can. The people making the algorithm can control it, but the creators can't. The creators have to deal with what they're being dealt by the algorithm. And yes, the algorithm is starting to favor small channels because I think it's because people are really getting tired of seeing the same channels on their feed over and over again, the same Mr. Beast lookalikes, the same Mr. Beast titles, and Mr. Beast thumbnails. I definitely improved my thumbnails a lot using canva.com and, put up some more mainstream thumbnails, but I felt horrible doing it. I felt absolutely horrible. I can't stand Mr. Beast at all. I think he's as bad as Elon Musk. Just an awful human being. Other point is, I would only buy better equipment if the money is there. I could probably set up a microphone, maybe a mixer, and try to get crisper audio and, maybe get a better camera. I have a dedicated camera so I could use my phone for sharing while I'm shooting a video. But I don't really care enough, and it's not a huge deal, because, yeah, I'm doing videos on the gig economy, and I'm out in my car and doing my thing, but I don't need, theater-grade sound, 5.1, and I don't need super high-definition video. You just need to be able to see what's going on and hear what's going on. That's it. So as far as my channel is concerned, I don't expect to get monetized. I don't expect that getting monetized will be easy. It's easier to get into the partner program, but it hasn't gotten easier to get monetized. You got to get that 4,000 watch hours in a year, I believe, and you need 1,000 subscribers. So I'm now at 5 subscribers, so yeah, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon for me. I think that the thing that you should do as a creator is focus on setting yourself up for future success, because that's really the only thing that you can do. It could be New Year's Eve going into 2026, and I might look at my channel and be like, actually this year I could get monetized. I do have some success that I'm building off of. It's really about getting that organic following, which is very difficult for me because I'm not very extroverted. I don't like talking to people or doing the social media thing. I think it's horrible. But you got to do what you got to do. But I would say best of luck to you with your YouTube channel in 2025. I think it's going to be worth it to do some work, but obviously I would not expect monetization. I would not expect any handouts. You're still going to have to fight with the other people in your niche for that attention. So yeah, see you in the next video.